On this special edition of Kid Choice, we're going to be making lobster mac and cheese. Now let's get started. First, let's mise en place. So we're going to boil the water for our macaroni noodles.
Set your temperature to just above medium heat. That's a nice flame.
So salt your water.
Place about 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
While our water is boiling, let's prep our other ingredients.
So here's our elbow macaronis. Here's our 3 cheeses for our sauce. And here's our main event, our lobster tails. So here's our bushel of parsley and our butter.
Now that our water is boiling, let's add our noodles.
Let these noodles cook for about 10 to 12 minutes.
Look, Troy.
My dad is always being goofy.
So here's a typical lobster tail you can find at Publix or any local grocery. These are the feet, the legs of the lobster. Pardon my voice, y'all. So you take your basic kitchen shears and we're going to cut down the tail.
Where? The middle?
Yep, right down the middle. So did you see that? I started cutting in here. You might need to get it tight. Come down here. The spine can be sharp. Open it up.
Watch your hands.
Get under here and cut up under the tail, under the soft belly of the shell.
Is that the legs?
Yep, those are his feet. We're gonna pull the meat out. And you can cut them right at the joint.
No, what is this?
Look at good lobster. You just pull the shell right out of there.
This is lobster?
Yep, this is lobster.
Okay, I know it's lobster, but does it really have to show all that, that stuff? It's a kid show, remember?
Hey, it's the flesh, man. It's just like no different with beef, chicken, and pork. Seafood, that's the meat of the animal. Okay? And then you got this leftover shell. Okay? Just like a little flying mantis.
What are you going to do with that shell? Throw it away?
No, actually, we're going to cook the shell too.
I'm sorry, what?
It's going to add great garnish and decoration.
Okay, decoration, I can see that.
Yep. Yeah, you don't eat the shell. Get all down in that tail.
How much lobster do you have to use for this recipe?
We're using these 2 tails because it's you and I. So 1 tail for me, 1 tail for you. But because it's lobster macaroni, if you want to do just a little bit of lobster, you can do 1 tail. You can do a lot, do 2 tails. Just depends on what you want. It's your recipe. And you just dig that meat right out of there. Did you hear it scream and say, "Oh, help me, help me"? I'm kidding.
I don't like how. See, I feel sick.
Prepared lobster tails, right?
I feel sick because of the red stuff on it. Now my dad's gonna chop up the lobster tails.
I just cut them in half like that.
Poor lobsters. May they rest in peace.
Do it about ½ inch to a whole inch in width. So you have some nice thick chunks of lobster meat. Alright? Now let's get that cooking.
Alright. So we're gonna heat up our saucepan to medium. Melt the butter for our lobster tails. Thick.
Set your heat to medium. Those noodles look ready. Let's drain them and put them in a dish.
So now let's season our lobster. Now I'm going to season with paprika and Cajun seasoning.
Alright, those lobster looks ready. Now let's get it in a pan.
Now let's saute our lobster. Now we're going to let this cook for about 1 minute. Remove the lobster tails and set it aside.
Now that we have our lobster butter, let's make our sauce. We're gonna add a little bit of paprika and Cajun seasoning. After that, let's add some garlic. Now let this cook for about 1 minute and this will be the most amazing sauce.
Now we're going to add a tablespoon of flour.
This will make your roux. Stir till fully incorporated.
Now we're going to add a ½ cup of chicken stock. Look at this smooth gravy consistency. Pour a ½ cup of heavy cream.
Alright, our noodles are drained. Now let's put them in a casserole dish. And here they are. Now let's go back to our sauce.
My dad's gonna cut blocks of cheese. This is Havarti cheese.
Now you can shred this, and if I had a grater, which I'm going to add to my wish list, I will get a grater and shred these cheese. But it's harder to shred soft cheese like this. See how porous that is? This is so delicious.
My dad puts Havarti cheese into the sauce.
This cheese is called Monterey Jack.
Only about half the block for this one.
Then do you put it in a sauce? Yep. Now my dad's gonna cut the sharp cheddar cheese.
I recommend not using sharp cheddar Because it's too oily.
3/4 of the block.
I can see why they called it that. Because it looks so like cheddar. Now let's let the cheese melt. Now my dad's gonna chop the parsley. Why is it called a parsley?
I don't know. I don't know who that
Is it because you pulled it apart?
I get it. Yeah. It's a parsley. It smells great. Tastes great.
But will it make the dish great?
Yes.
We will find out. Cut it so fast, Dad. You might want to chill out on the parsley. You know it has a family, though. Chill.
Right. There you go. Finely chopped parsley.
Now what are we gonna do with it?
I take a little bit of it, put it in the cheese sauce. Oh yeah!
Wow. You destroyed a whole colony.
BAM! Right. And then we'll add the rest. We'll add some more of this as garnish.
Now we're gonna pour the cheese sauce over the noodles. That looks yummy. Cheesy. Why do you have to mix it?
So you want to fully incorporate the cheese all the way to the bottom, all over the noodles. So you stir this around. We're going to take the last little bit of cheese sauce and pour it on top.
Now let's add the lobster tails.
Now top it with more cheese sauce and spread it around evenly.
Now we add Colby Jack.
Oh man, this dish came together so well. Now let's finish it off.
Place it on a sheet pan and put it in the oven. Set your timer for 12 minutes.
Let this cool for a few minutes and then garnish. We have our beautiful kitchen hot pad. And now my dad's gonna place the hot dish on the counter. Sprinkle a little bit of Old Bay. A little bit of chopped parsley. And then add your lobster tails.
So here's our lobster mac and cheese. Oh, yum, that looks tasty. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye! I am so ready to dig into this. Oh, cheesy.
How to do it?
Yeah.
You got some lobster on it?
Nope. Wait, I think so.
Yeah, yes, that's all.
I want to dance.
Baby, doing a happy dance. Okay, okay. Dude, I gotta dig into that. Look at this. Get a little fork forward. Like, let me see what's under that.
Trying to get
No,
this
pick it
part.
up. There you go. Dig it up. Oh, dude, that looks so good. Hold on, I gotta put this camera down. All right, y'all, we gotta go. I'm about to go eat me some. We'll check y'all later.
Alright, bye!